be doing another Shop Miss A haul. Let me know if you like this new lighting. You know, I got a soft box now. I got some colored lights that are filtering in, giving you a purple. Yes, my hair is blending into the background. So first things we're going to be doing is going to be face. I got some of these Wonder blenders. I got one in the regular, and I'll open it up. This is what the packaging looks like. In the back, these are really soft. And this is what the regular one looks like. I got it in a light pink. And then I got the Wonder Blender Mini. Adorable. This almost feels like an eraser. Next I got is the AOA Wonder Cover. This is the white highlight color corrector, and I got this because there are times where I'm doing a look and I need like a pure white line and I just can't get it with the powders that I have. And it comes with a doe foot applicator, and this is how it swatches. Okay, it is white and it does have really good staying power. I actually opened this and swatched it on my hand. I think this package came 2 days ago, and I swatched it that day, and even through like a shower it had a little bit of a hard time coming off. So this does stick. Next thing I got were these 3 primers. Now I have swatched these before, so I did want to come on and have some information about how these work. I'm currently wearing this one. This is the mattifying primer. I would say, let me do a little spiel on each of these. So this is the first one. This is the AOA Wonder Skin Mattifying Primer. What I find with this one, having applied it to my whole face, when you put it on, it even though it's mattifying, it almost comes on like you're putting on a face cream. So you don't get super shiny, but you don't get that instant matte. Let's say if you're using the like, I think it's the Pore Perfector by NYX, you get that instant matte look. This has to almost like settle into your skin, but as you're rubbing it, it does tend to start to become like a sticky base. I found out of the three of them, this one blended out makeup the best. Next is the Wonder Skin Perfecting Blur Primer, and this one, I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but it has like little like flecks of gold in it. Now this is the only one that says that you have to let it settle on your skin first before putting foundation on. Whereas these two say that they just work, like you just put them on your face, go ahead, they work with any and everything. This one really does have a blur effect. When I tried this on my hand, I found that the foundation, when I put it on, it did blur, but it almost made my foundation sheerer than it originally was. I found that the mattifying one was the perfect balance. I did not find that these sparkles did anything. It didn't come through the makeup. It didn't make my makeup seem any more luminous. It just was there. But if I wanted something that like really kind of gave me a little bit more of a blurring effect in how my foundation blended, I would definitely go with this one. And lastly, this is the Poreless Primer. This one I expected the most from, and this is the one I got the least from. When I swatched this with foundation, so I put them all on the back of my hand and blended my foundation in individual patches, and I wore it for a few hours. This one I found made my makeup oxidize a little bit more, and it was a little bit darker than it normally comes out on my face. So I thought that was kind of concerning that a primer could change the chemical composition of the makeup. So I would highly recommend the mattifying primer as well as the Perfecting Blur Primer, the one with the sparkles in it. This one, I don't know, I have to actually try it with a full face and see how this goes. These are the last things for face that I got. These are the Amuse bronzing sticks. This one is in Hazelnut. And what I'm currently wearing, I don't know if it's showing up, especially with the blue light. What I'm wearing as a highlighter today is Cocoa. So as you can see, Hazelnut is much more of a gold, and this one is much more of a bronze, and Cocoa is darker than Hazelnut. If you're someone who is like my skin tone, neither of these are dark enough to wear as an actual bronzer. These will not contour. These will just both be really pretty highlights. To show it in comparison, the one on the end, this one here, is Rum from the Fenty Beauty. So you can see there is a similarity between these two colors. It's just the finish is a little bit different. This one's a slightly more of a mattifying finish. So definitely Cocoa is a dupe for Rum. Look at that. If you don't want to spend the money, you know, because not everybody has Fenty Beauty money. Even though it's cheaper than, let's say, a MAC or a NARS, it's still kind of expensive when you can get this for $1. Next, we're going to be going into eyes and brows, okay? So I got 3 pairs of lashes. I just got 1 pair in bulk. So these are the Cara Wispies. All these lashes were $1. These are the 503. And lastly, these are the tried and true 805s. And I got 4 of them. And I also got these. These are the AOA Sculpting Brow Pencils. And I got them in 4 different colors. Each of these were $1 as per usual. This is how they come in a package. One end is your pencil, and it just kind of clicks up like this. And on the other end, you have a spoolie. So I guess these are similar to the Anastasia Beverly Hills ones. I never owned that, don't know her. So I'm gonna swatch these. I also get these because when I'm doing different looks, not everybody's brows are the same color, and I'm really not trying to have to block my brows every time I do a look, or when somebody has a little bit of a lighter brow than I have. So I get different brow pencils, different brow gels, and I just put them on and I work from there. Alright, so these 4 are the brow pencils. So this one is Taupe, Caramel, Medium Brown, Dark Brown. So they are dry. With Taupe, I had to really go back and forth for it to even show up. Probably Medium Brown. Medium Brown was probably the easiest one that came out. These are a little drying, but they did come off. They did fill in my brows a bit because this brow is less full than this brow, and I was able to kind of match them. And the last part, which is my favorite part, I got a bunch of the diamond lip glosses. I got 9 of these bad boys. Let me explain what's on my lips right now, if I can. So on my lips, currently, I outlined my lips with the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the color Subversive Socialite. And it's this deep purple. I would say it's a little bit lighter than Night Moth, if you're into MAC. Then over top of this, I use the MAC Cream Sheen Glass in Winter Warmer, and this is from one of those packs from the holiday collection. Super, super pretty. And then over top of that, I have on the Diamond Lip Gloss in the color Posh. Swatch it for you. Now, I'm not ambidextrous, so please don't come for me. Yeah, that's Posh. Papa. Let me get my lip gloss poppin'. What's poppin'? Okay, so that's Posh. Posh is a kind of like almost similar to a rose gold, and it has flecks of almost like a holographic pink. And next I have Gypsy, and Gypsy is I would say like a light lavender purple with flecks of pink and blue. So that's Gypsy. Next one is 24K, and this is a gold with a green shimmer to it. Now, what I will say, I've noticed when I bought the MAC winter collection that one of my lip glosses actually broke. But what I noticed is that the bottles feel cheaper and they feel very similar to these bottles. The way, especially when you turn them and you get to like that last rung, the way that the lid kisses the glass is very similar to how these are. God, I need a tan. So that is 24K. Next is Girl Power No Vowels, and this is a deeper pink with a purple shimmer. I wouldn't call this like a hot pink or anything. I would say if I had to give it a color, I would say almost similar to like a strawberry or watermelon. But that's Girl Power right there. Next is Bubblegum. Bubblegum is a light, I would say lilac purple with a pink blue shift. And there it is right there. But in person, I can definitely tell that Bubblegum is more purple and definitely has more blue to it. But it's very similar to Gypsy. Next is Hard Candy. And this one is almost like a red orange, and it has a pink shift, pink glitter to it. This one is one of the most pigmented, if not the most pigmented color. And there it is. That one's definitely like a cherry. It comes up more red than it looks in bottle. Next is Glam. This one looks pretty cool. This one is almost like a burnt orange with a red shift. Kind of similar. It's kind of a bronze. And in comparison to Hard Candy, you can see that this one definitely has more of an orange base. Ooh, it looks way different on camera. It looks way more bronze on camera. In person, you can just see that this one's slightly more orange. Next is Cosmic. And this is a really light pinky purple with, I would say the glitter is the same color, or it's a little bit more on the silver side. Definitely when swatching it, it comes out purple with a green shift, which doesn't look anything like the bottle. So this is how it looks in the bottle, or in the tube. And then this is how it comes out. Oh, can't even see it. It's definitely swatching with a green undertone. And lastly is Glacier. And this is a sky blue with a lavender shift. And that's it right there. Obviously the only blue one. So I suggest getting these, especially if you like lip glosses. I used to be a really matte person, but within, I would say, the last 4 or 5 years, I started to move away from that, especially doing this channel. You know, there's not much matte lipstick in the 90s, so I've learned to love the gloss. Thank you so much for watching. I love each and every one of you so much. I thank you so much for all your time. Hi to my new subscribers. Don't forget to watch all my old videos if you haven't seen them. You know, if you have any suggestions on tutorial ideas, I do 90s and early 2000s makeup recreations or makeup inspired by music videos or album artwork. As you can tell by one of my last few videos that I did a look inspired by motorsport, which is completely new. I also do hauls. I especially like to do things that are either 90s and early 2000s inspired, or things that are affordable, because who wants to spend everything they have on makeup. Like, we have other things to do. We have places to go, you know? So once again, I love each and every one of you. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. I will meet you guys down there. Have a wonderful, blessed day.